Hi, welcome to Clarity Tarot. Today's pick a card reading is going to be what do they like about you? I was thinking about this topic because my great friend Amanda is flying in from LA to see me today in South Carolina. And I've just been thinking about all the things I love about her, and so I thought, this might be a good topic for others out there. So think of a person, feel free to pick multiple piles, either for the same person, all the things they like about you, or for multiple people. And here's the piles. Pile 1 is this Ammonite. Pile 2, I think, this is Sodalite. Pile 3, Agate. Pile 4, I am forgetting the name of this, Pink Stone. Pile 5 is the Desert Rose. Take a moment and tune into which pile's calling to you, and I'll see you at your reading. Hey, pile 1, welcome. Thanks for being here. We're looking at what do they like about you, like most about you. Let's see, let's zoom this in a little bit more. So what do they like most about you? They like most about you that you're a baller, pile 1. You have come through something really difficult and you've bounced back. You've become stronger. I mean, look at this Queen of Swords. She is fierce. I would not want to be messing with her, and nobody else wants to mess with you either right now, pile 1. So 2 of Wands in this deck. What I'm getting here, I mean, do you see how, I think this is Janus, is that the name of the god? And they're looking both backwards and forwards. So there's something about you that you're able to acknowledge your past, but also look forward, like you don't get stuck in it. I'm getting that same message here with the 5 of Cups. I mean, 5 of Cups is about deep grief. And it's like you felt everything and you're still allowing yourself to move forward. So you don't deny what happened to you in the past, but you don't dwell there either. 2 of Wands to me is also about like looking over the horizon, what's coming next, where do I want to go, how do I want to develop, how do I want to grow. And Queen of Swords, it's an air element, so that's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, which could be one of your signs, or in your big 3, it doesn't have to be. But whatever the case, you're embodying this energy of strong-minded, no nonsense, firm with boundaries, and if you make a wrong step, I will slice you with my, is this a scimitar? I'm not sure. And this person just really admires this about you. I'm almost seeing them with like hearts and stars in their eyes. Like, wow, pile 1 is so amazing. So badass, I'm hearing. So let's get more on this. Just a few more cards. So Spirit, anything else? Okay, we have something jumping out right away. 2 of Coins. So do you see how in this deck, this person is holding like two babies that are half bear and half human? So it's almost like, I feel like you have had to juggle 2 very different contexts. This could be as simple as like work and home, but it could be like you're a second or third culture kid, meaning maybe you speak multiple languages, maybe you actually live in a country that is not your home country. Maybe you think of yourself as connected to another culture by heritage, but living in another culture. That's kind of what I just said, I guess. But basically, there's these 2 very different sides to yourself that you juggle, and you do it really well. This could also be like being very spiritual and witchy, but also like corporate. So whatever that is for you, you'll know better since it's a general reading. They really admire that about you too. Anything else for pile 1? What does pile 1 love about them, like about them most? It's funny that I said love there, so maybe it's like it's not just like, it's love. Okay, so we've got High Priestess coming up in reverse, Nine of Coins, and then Queen of Coins in reverse. This person sees you like working to unblock your intuition, to become independent, to become totally stable. And they see that you're like not quite there yet, but you're like right at the edge. And so I can just see this person like clapping, like cheering you on, like so excited. They know you're going to get there. And this person is really happy and excited to like be in your corner and see all of your successes, pile one. I'm not getting any jealousy, pettiness, anything negative whatsoever from this person. I think they're a really pure soul, whoever you're asking about. Okay, and let's close your reading with a love bomb. So what is this person like about my pile one? We have a couple things jumping out. Persistence, absolutely. That was coming through the reading. Your support really means a lot to me. Thank you. And thank you for being such a great listener. This person loves, 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 loves talking to you, pile one. Okay, short and sweet today. It was a quick reading, but hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, comment, or subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks for coming by. Hey, pile two, thanks for being here. Let's see what cards you have. What do they like about you? We have the Lovers, saucy, Three of Swords in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse, and Four of Coins in reverse. Well, with the Lovers coming about right, what they love about you is the harmony between you, that sensual feeling, the intensity. I mean, look at the way this beast is looking at her. And she's so like, how would you describe this person? Ethereal, fresh, innocent in a way that like no matter your age, like even if you're 60 years old, you still bring a sense of purity and open-heartedness to the world. Like this person just wants to just eat it up and maybe eat you up. Look at this. It's a very, I wouldn't go so far as to say predatory look that he's giving her, but it's on its way there. Three of Swords in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse, Four of Coins in reverse. You've been through some heartbreak, pile two. I'm getting this specifically around like romance. And you haven't let it keep you down, but you've learned from it. So with the Four of Coins in the reverse too, it's like you've learned not to be impulsive, not to hold on to things, to let things flow, to see what happens. And this has brought in so much good luck for you. So this person really admires that about you. So there's a lot of like deeper things that this person could say about what they like about you, but what I'm getting most strongly is just this vibe that's between you. Like this person is almost like addicted to that and addicted to you. It's really strong. It's really strong. And to say that they like that about you would be an understatement. Maybe this person hasn't been in love a lot or ever before. Even if they have, there's something about you that's just totally magical and different, and they can't get enough. Death card coming out next. This this is like a total change for them. I'm getting for most of you that your energy is represented by these female presenting figures in these cards. Doesn't mean that you're a female, but just that's the energy you're carrying. And this person is the beast, and then like this skeleton figure here. Like this person just doesn't see themselves with the same purity that they see you bringing in. And so there's this almost this feeling I'm getting of like being rescued, like that you delivered them from certain death or certain isolation, loneliness. Maybe this person has a flair for the dramatic or romantic. We also have the High Priestess, Knight of Coins, and Six of Coins in reverse coming out. So this person knows that they can't always give to the same degree that you can. Perhaps they have more layers of unhealed trauma they haven't dealt with. Maybe you're a bit ahead of them that way. But they really look to you with this High Priestess as almost a sort of guide for them. And they know that their own movements are kind of slow. Their growth is kind of slow compared to you. I think they feel a bit insecure about this, pile 2, but they just absolutely adore you and your energy, your vitality, your innocence, your purity. It's I'm trying to think of like just the right word for this. It feels like life. Like there's nothing else in the world but you. Without you, their world would be just dark and gray. That's a lyric. What's that from? Photograph. No, wait. Picture by Sheryl Crow and Kid Rock. Might want to check out that song and see if maybe the lyrics relate to you in some way. It might be another message for you there. Okay, let's close your reading with a love bomb or two. What does this person like about my pile 2? I admire your bravery. It's a privilege to have you as a teacher. Let's get one more. I'm excited for your big change, wishing you the best. So for those of you that maybe you're not as connected to this person as you'd like to be, maybe there's some kind of separation going on and this person's watching from afar, they do truly want the best for you, even if that isn't them. Like I was saying before, like this person has kind of a lower view of themselves than they do of you. And so the worst thing they could possibly imagine would be that they would hold you back in some way. So that's why this card's coming through. Like they truly want you to be happy and they think that you're amazing. So whatever their own feelings are, they would put those aside to support you. Okay, pile 2, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a like, comment, or subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more like this, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks for coming by. Okay, pile 3, if you picked this stone, here's your reading. And the interesting thing about this is I recorded your reading, right? But the video cut off right after I laid out the cards. So I know what cards you had, but I really believe that whatever happens in a reading is the reading. So how I interpret like your pile being lost essentially the first time around is that I think there's been some really wonky communication challenges between you and this person, like things that have gone wrong that are just like out of your control and make the connection really challenging. So, and there I might have other interpretations as we go, but just to start out, that's what I'm sensing first. So let's look at what does this person like about you. We have the 7 of Coins, the World, and the Tower. So to start out, one of you may be a Capricorn or a Scorpio or have a lot of those placements. You certainly don't have to. So what do they like about you? I'm drawn to the long blonde braid here on the Tower. This is like Rapunzel, the story of Rapunzel in this deck. So you could resonate with one or both of you being locked in a tall tower by someone in your family, being shut away, having long, beautiful hair. Maybe this person really likes your hair. Maybe you know that already about them. Or maybe one or both of you really like fairy tales. With the World, oh, okay, I'm remembering now like some of the things I said in the reading yesterday when I initially uploaded this. So I'm wondering if this is something, this particular message is something that this person doesn't want you to know, but I was drawn to this skirt on the Woman in the World card, and I was like, maybe they like like kind of an upskirt situation. Maybe they've even taken advantage of you that way a little bit in the past. Pile 3, it's reminding me of, wow, this is an old story. I think I was in 8th grade, but I had a boyfriend at the time who would wait around when I was going up the stairs at my middle school to be able to look up my skirt on the stairway, and would like talk about it to all of his friends. So I certainly hope that's not happening to you, Pile 3, because that's harassment, obviously, but whatever the case, if you wear skirts, this person likes to look up them. Okay. And 7 of Coins, 7 of Pentacles. So this is about like planting a lot of different seeds to see what grows. But in this deck, I really get the image of like setting things on fire, like scorched earth policy. So like, oh, that didn't work. Okay, let me drop a bomb and I'm moving on. I'm gonna plant somewhere else and see if that works for me better. What else, Spirit, for Pile 3 about what this person likes about you? We have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, you shoot from the hip. You say what's on your mind. You don't hold back, even if it's gonna create a tower for somebody else. I think this person doesn't want you to know that they like this about you because perhaps you had this experience with them. Maybe you really called them to the carpet or yelled at them about some things, and maybe it was totally professional. This could even have been like in a work situation and nothing you said was inflammatory or rude or uncalled for, but this person still didn't like it at the time, and they certainly wouldn't want you to know that they like that about you because they don't want to have that experience again. You know, it's like they like it when they see you do it to other people. They don't like it in the moment when it happens to them, but their higher self is coming through right now and letting me know, well, actually, no, this person really does like it. This person needed to be called out, and they're very strong and stubborn, and they often don't get called out the way other people do, and they need it and want it. But it's kind of a secret. We also have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I think, and maybe this is, if you're confused about like, what are they saying that I called them out on? Knight of Wands in reverse is like being impulsive, just doing whatever, saying whatever without regard to the consequences, no accountability. In romance, this would be like setting a date with you and then either forgetting or blowing you off or leaving you on red, or taking you out a few times for a few dates and being like, yeah, let's get together next on Thursday. And then you just like never hear from them. Just like kind of irresponsible stuff you expect from somebody in their teens and 20s. But I'm getting a much older vibe from this person, like 30s, 40s, maybe even 50s or 60s. Like they really should know better. And maybe usually people just get their feelings hurt and ignore them or chase them, or a whole range of activities that don't involve like letting this person know exactly what they did and why it was wrong and how it impacted you. And you told them that. And I think at the time, this person was like, okay, yeah, whatever. Like your expectations are too high, or you don't know how this game is played, or they had some kind of reaction like that. And then, but over time, your words have sunk in. And they realize, oh my goodness, Pile 3 was right. And I'm an a-hole. I really need to change. Now, whether they've actually changed is going to be different for each of you. But this person, you know, coming back to the question of the reading, what do they like about you? They like that you saw this in them and called it out. They really respect you for that. So what else for my Pile 3s? And this doesn't have to be a man, the person you're asking about, but whoever it is, I'm getting that this person was on some kind of misogynist, racist, or sexist BS that you told them was not okay. I'm thinking of a work example too, because I'm feeling like I might go back and pick this pile for someone I used to work with where it was not romantic whatsoever or inappropriate that way, in terms of like, you know, sexual harassment or something. But they were just very, very backhanded and dodgy and like triangulating me against other people when they were supposed to be my partner at work, and just a bunch of a bunch of petty BS at a place that was supposed to be about open communication, facing your shadow side. Like that was the aim of the organization. So it's obviously never okay anywhere, but especially not if what we're all supposed to be about is talking through things and whatever. So, okay, anything else for pile 3? What do they like about pile 3? The Star, the Magician, 6 of Cups in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. So I'm really understanding now why this whole reading got deleted, because why would a person want you to know they like this about you? But what they like that you don't care about them anymore, that you're never coming back, that you're not going to give them another chance. And my throat chakra now is like kind of going off. They see you as this beautiful healing presence that can do whatever you want in life. You can make anything happen, and you cut this person off. Again, I'm drawn to the hair. Do you see we have another like really long blonde braid here? So whether you're blonde or not, or have hair that you wear like this, they really love your hair. When they think about you, it's like one of the features that stand out to them. Okay. Any advice for pile 3 of how to deal with this person? Although I don't think you need a pile 3. I think you put them in their place quite solidly. And they've just kind of slunk away to the shadows. 6 of Coins, 5 of Cups in reverse. Don't cry about the situation or about them. You've learned all that you need to learn. I'm hearing the lesson you took from this experience is that you were overgiving to a person that just could never reciprocate. Like they didn't have the skills or the capacity to reciprocate to you, and you know how to recognize that now, and you won't be in that situation again. Let's close your reading with a couple love bombs. So for pile 3, please. I admire your courage. And when I recorded this before, I admire your bravery came out. So this person really thinks that you've got balls, pile 3. And they don't, I'm hearing. Oh my. Another message for pile 3. Pile 3, love bombs for pile 3. I admire your dedication to finishing what you start. And maybe like in your own mind, you kind of cut something off here before it had a chance to finish. Maybe you've even felt a little insecure at times, like, do I really finish what I start? Maybe I just like to begin things, but I don't like to finish things. This person sees that you would have gone to the very last step with them if they hadn't made it impossible for you. I hope my child grows up to be like you. That's a very high compliment, I think. And let's get one more. Last one is, I admire your enthusiasm for your work. Okay, pile 3, that was your reading. I hope it resonated. Leave me a like, comment, or subscribe to the channel if it did, and I hope to see you at another reading. Bye-bye. All right, pile 4. Here we go. This will be your reading if you chose this stone. Let's see what cards you have. What do they like about you? We have the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Wands. Ooh, interesting. 4 of Cups and the 5 of Wands. I think you're always fighting for better in your life. Like you're not satisfied. I'm getting very like high expectations with this pile. It's also making me think of, I don't know if anyone out there has taken the Strengths Finder, Clifton Strengths Assessment. There's a strength called Maximizer. You can look it up. There's videos on YouTube, like a 2-minute video of what is Maximizer. But it's the strength of when, how do I explain this? So there's a certain amount of energy to get from average to good, right? And I would say the vast majority of people are happy with good, like somewhere between an 85 to a 95%. Like they're thrilled with that. Maximizers want to optimize everything. So good is fine, but it's really not good enough. Maximizers want to get from that 95% to 100. And so maybe you've been criticized a lot in your life for having really high standards, for being exacting, for being picky, on and on. But you know that there has been immense pleasure that's come for you in your life from being picky like that. It's making me think of my partner who loves coffee, and over the last few years has found exactly the best way to make coffee, down to like the kind of bean, which way to grind the bean, which way to prepare the bean, in terms, like he's tried everything, like pour overs, French press, different machines, whatever. How many minutes to steep, how many times to stir. I mean, it gets pretty granular, but the joy that it gives him in his life to like make a cup of coffee just the way he likes it. And it's not just about the way that he likes it. Like he would say like it is objectively like the best cup of coffee, is just immense. And he loves sharing it with other people too. So I'm getting something like that here for you. Like what they love about you is that you have that really high standard. Maybe you're the kind of a person that's more like, I tried and that's good enough. And I made it to the party, I made it to the table. If everything wasn't exactly the way I wanted, that's fine. Because perhaps you also know, this is actually reminding me of me a little bit here. Perhaps you also know that the amount of energy it takes to get from, let's say, like to a 90% up from a 60% is the same as what it takes to get from 90 to 100. So you're like, do I want to double my energy expenditure just to make something perfect when it can be perfectly fine with half the amount of energy? So like you almost think of it that way in terms of like conserving your life force. And so I think so I say that example to illustrate, like, this is what this person loves about you, that you're willing to exhaust yourself, to go that extra mile to make things just right. And maybe this person is that way for you. Like, even if like you work together or they're a friend, like they go that extra mile to pick you up at the airport, to help you move, like to do all the BS things that nobody wants to do, but really make that difference in terms of like being a great friend. So what else for my pile fours? What does this person like about them? The Chariot. So the Chariot card to me is about not only like forward movement, but it's about balance. So you can see here there's like these two, what are these, eels? In this deck, but they represent the masculine and feminine side. So masculine energy being like forward movement, action, and the feminine side being receptive, allowing, joining in kind of energy. And what they like about you is that you seem to have mastered both of these. You know when to be in an active, receptive posture and when to be in an active, proactive posture. If that makes sense. What else for pile four? What do they like about pile four? Three of Coins. You're collaborative. Again, I'm getting kind of like a work vibe. If you don't work with this person, it just means that you, it's like you join with their priorities. So if somebody's saying, oh, I really want to find the perfect earrings to go with this dress, like, okay, let's do that. I'm going to totally devote myself to that for you and see what we can find. So it's something like that. What else for pile four? And we have the Knight of Wands. Look at the wild ride with this person. They just like the kind of things that you think about, the kind of things that you get into, the adventures you want to go on. They like to travel to the same places you do. I'm drawn to like all these little dots on this person's leg. This is a very random message. Maybe they like that you don't shave. Yeah, that's definitely coming through. Maybe they like your cooking. I'm seeing this big spatula. So just some random messages for extra confirmation. So, okay, so what do they like about you? They love that you go the extra mile, that you're a perfectionist in the best terms. Like you want to make things just right for everyone. And let's close your reading with a few love bombs. So for pile 4, please, what would be the right message for them from their person? We have this place wouldn't be the same without you. Again, I'm getting that's for those of you that are here about a work colleague. They just really appreciate your vibe and what you add. I admire your bravery. That actually came out in pile 3 also, so you might want to check out pile 3. And you are one of the most reliable people I know. Thank you. Okay, pile 4, that was your reading. I hope it resonated for you. Give me a like, comment, or subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more content like this. And I hope to see you again soon. Have a great day. Hey, pile 5, if you picked this Desert Rose, here's your reading. Let's see what cards you have. And this is, what do they like about you? We have 7 of Wands and the Hanged Man. I'm really drawn to this person's muscles here. Maybe they like your muscles. 7 of Wands also is about not giving up any ground. So it's like you build on your previous successes and keep going and you don't lose ground. So the random example I'm thinking of is if you lose 20 pounds, you never gain that back. Ugh, I really don't like that example because I'm very like body positivity, but that's what was coming through. So just don't take that if it doesn't apply. Let me think of a better example. Again, I'm coming up with like a body thing. So maybe there is something specifically about their body, your body that they really like. And maybe it's mutual since I almost said their body. But the next example I'm coming up with is like running. So let's say you're training for a 5K or a half marathon and you're trying to get a certain mile time. Maybe you're like very slow and steady in increasing your speed and you never backtrack. So maybe every time you do a run, you do it at 10 seconds faster per mile or something like that. And you just progressively increase. So there's something like that this person really admires. They also admire that you're willing to see things from other perspectives. Hanged Man is someone who willingly puts themselves in somebody else's shoes or is like trying to understand something from not their natural point of view. So this person really appreciates that about you when you do that. Again, a random message for maybe just one of you. If there's some kind of exercise you do that involves like hanging upside down, like I'm thinking of a few of those yoga exercises, especially like, you know, that exercise where there's almost like these elastic bands that you sit on and turn upside down. Anyone know what that's called? I cannot remember. But anyway, if there's something that you do, the other thing I'm thinking of is pole dancing. And, you know, there's that move with pole dancing where you actually invert, go upside down. Yoga has some inversions also, just a few examples. They really like that. This person really likes your body. Have I mentioned that? Pile 5, oh my goodness, so many body examples, it's funny. Okay, let's draw a few more cards. So what does pile 5 like about them? What does this person like about my pile 5s? We have Ten of Wands in reverse. So despite your efforts, like let's say you are training for a half marathon, you don't push yourself too hard. You don't exhaust yourself. You're not one of these like weekend warriors that's gonna go out and just totally push yourself to the edge. You know that's not good for you. You respect your body and your energy reserves, and you don't take on too much. The World, maybe they love how you dance. They love the way your body moves. That's what I'm getting with this card. Yeah, I mean, do you sense the theme? Maybe you know this person from the gym. Maybe they're your like physical trainer, or maybe you do a lot of activity together, because that is definitely a lot of what's coming through. What else for pile 5? What do they love about my pile 5? What do they like about pile 5? Last one, we have 5 of Swords. So, 5 of Swords is about like winning at all costs. Like despite not pushing yourself, you're still willing to strive for what you want and not let anybody else get in your way. Pile 5, that's a really admirable quality. Okay, and let's close your reading with some love bombs. What does this person love about you? I've heard many people say good things about you, and I agree with them. What else for pile 5? You inspire me to be a better person. Okay, I think that's your reading, pile 5. Thank you so much for coming by. Please leave me a like, comment, or subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more content like this, and I'd love to see you in a future reading. Thanks so much.